Today is November 22nd, 2020, and I'm going to do a personal reading for someone. Which of these decks do you kind of gravitate toward?
The red one.
Okay. So this is going to take out the magical element of the cards. There's not going to be an arcana. What I will do is I'll leave one joker in, the joker being our Fool card. So you're going to have 53 cards instead of your standard 52. How's your shuffling? You want to shuffle?
Yeah.
Something's been on your mind lately. You've been worried about stuff?
A little bit. Just life. Here.
Yeah, it's part of it. Okay. You have a question?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. King of Hearts. Yeah, you love deeply. People you care about. Yeah, you'll defend with your life. There's not a lot of people that you value like that you would uh, die for. Maybe like your kids, grandkids, something like that. But there's been a conflict recently as far as a relationship goes. You could be dealing with. Let's just get some clarification here. Go around the world. Yeah, there it is again. Relationship. We got a lower card though. So with that, there's been some change. This is what's on your mind though. You're worried about family, um, protecting your family. Um, do you have some kind of regret looking back, or do you think a lot about the past?
I just don't want to do things that I've done in the past.
Right. Yeah. Not let history repeat itself. Okay. Gosh, heavy on the hearts or the cups in the tarot, but yeah. So here we have um, that reflection back as well. Um, if it had been, yeah, let's see what ends up happening here. But yeah, when this is what's on your mind recently, um, relationships, family, um, and yeah, this may even keep you up at night. You've been sleeping okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So there we have got two kings now. King of Swords. He cuts through much like our king here, but at the same time, this has to do with a struggle elsewhere in life. You've struggled somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, does that have to do with your work or something else?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So it's definitely not finances. As a whole. Okay, here we have finances, but this is actually, it's a good card for finances. This just means that you may not feel it, but your financial security is much better off than it had been. Um, this actually, it actually shows happiness. Some people won't see that; they don't recognize it. But you're blessed. The things that you hold important, you're blessed there. Some people just view that as monetary or money. It doesn't have to do with money at all. Well, sometimes maybe, but for the most part, it has to do with how you feel. We're going to do to go around the world. So what keeps you up at night? Yeah, there's something else there as far as, yeah, there's some other struggle. It doesn't have to do with relationship at all. This could be your work life, the balance there. Um, this shows that, did you have a trip planned? Did someone, oh, well, the holidays are coming. But this actually indicates that you've thought about making a trip, visiting someone, getting away, something like that.
Maybe next year.
Okay. And it also indicates that you probably won't be traveling alone. You want to take somebody with you. Yeah, and it's a protection card too. But the the swords, or six of clubs, it usually shows a ship, and it shows like the boatman transporting at least two people. Um, Not just to safety, but it usually indicates some kind of vacation. It could be someone visiting you or you visiting someone as well. Okay. You haven't thought about that lately, though?
Well, look, just try to save money to go to Texas. That's about it.
Right. But you just had a visitor as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all are staying in touch pretty good?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. So you felt recently like you didn't have money to pay your bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got our five of coins, our five of diamonds. Yeah. It also shows, in this deck of cards, um, the the lady is holding her child. It's a very similar card to the swords, and she's like protecting the child, but she's looking down, and all the riches are above her, but down below she sees this coin on the ground. So you kind of you have to find the silver lining when it comes to finances or monetary, like this right here. This indicates success, security. This is one of the best cards as far as security goes. But lately you've felt like you don't have money. Yeah, like you can't pay your bills, like you're struggling. But you have to return to this center because this is you right here.
It's
You're
getting better.
yeah, you're at a you're at a point where you're more secure. You maybe don't see it sometimes because of stresses and bills and that type of thing, taxes. All right, Queen of Spades. So as far as um, as far as factoring all this in together, this has to do with mental or your mind, that type of thing. You've been able to deal with these things for a long time, um, but you do worry, and it's because you care so deeply about people. Yeah, and you don't have to have a financial means to help somebody. You don't have to feel that security to feel success. So you may be down about all this and worried about all this, but it depends on your perspective. You know,
Mm.
I see this as your bank account could be empty, but you're richly blessed. Worry too much about this other stuff when, yeah, the security's there. All right, Six of Hearts. All right, so yeah, it's an uphill battle in a way. You're looking out, you're looking back, but you're also looking forward. So there's this middle ground when it comes to relationships, and maybe you're trying to keep your distance from something, but it's hard because you care so deeply about people. But yeah, you're not normally someone who's neutral. You want to get involved and things like that. So it's kind of hard for you to keep your distance when it comes to certain things. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want to know why I pull 9 cards for people?
Bye.
Until they kick Pluto out, there's 9 planets.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
you have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars,
Mm.
um, Saturn, Jupiter, uh, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. They recently kicked Pluto out. They said it was too small of a planet.
Really?
But that's one of the reasons I do it, because
Yeah.
of, in Greek mythology and the old primordial mythologies and the Titans and everything. But yeah, they're naked eye planets too, some of them. You can see those in some of our constellations and things. Do you have any other questions?
No, no, that sounds all right.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Mysteries in the Unknown with J.S. Moore. Y'all have a great day.